Hello there, Aries person or peoples. Princess India here. So, I have a special little thing. I guess it's special, sort of, kind of, a little bit, to do for you guys. I mean, it's not really special, but it sort of is, but not really. But the thing is, I don't remember when the new moon was. I don't remember. But my intention, since we're supposed to set intentions at the new moon, I set mine, just didn't follow through on it. But since the full moon's coming, I'm kind of following through on it, sort of, and killing two birds with one stone. But I had this whole idea of what I wanted to do for a reading for the new moon, but I ended up getting extremely busy and was not able to do it. But I still have the notes that I took for each sign. So my goal was, because during the new moon, you know, we're supposed to set intentions or plant proverbial seeds, you know, in the proverbial ground that are supposed to manifest at the full moon, right? But, you know, I kind of wrote down the seeds you guys were supposed to plant, but I kind of didn't tell you. But I figured it'll be good to tell you now and then just do a nice little reading for you guys for the full moon in Taurus. That can also kind of act, so I'm killing like 3 birds with one stone. Kind of like your end of the month reading, you know? So for each sign, I have little tidbits that I wrote down for each of them. For Aries, it says the seed, and this is the cool thing about it, because you guys can let me know in the comments if this is in alignment with, you know, I guess the energy you guys have been dealing with since the new moon. I really want to know. Let me go ahead and find out when that was, just to make it a little easier for you. Let's see. New moon, October. Sorry, Aries. Okay, so the new moon was on the 8th of October. So if you look at from the 8th of October until now, and what it is that your energy has kind of been focused on, or what you would say, I guess, the theme that your life has been since then, and see if it kind of matches up with the message that I got to tell you guys then that I'm telling you now. Right? So the message that I got for Aries was that the seed that you wanted to plant during the new moon was one of focus. And it says, clarity of intention. What is your end goal, Aries? What are your motives? Y'all know my eyes bad. What are your motives? What are you attempting to create? Now is time to take action. Focus your energy and nurture your future. So more or less what I was seeing for you guys was almost like scattered energy, and either spreading yourself too thin or allowing people to kind of pull you in several different directions. You know what I mean? And needing to kind of take a step back and clarify, what am I really doing right now and why am I doing it? So the easiest way to do that is to always clarify your end goal. It's like whatever your end goal is for, you know, whatever this is dealing with, whether it's love, life, whatever, whatever your end goal is, the things that you do every day are going to be in alignment with that end goal. So as opposed to allowing other people to take you off track, or just kind of like extra little things that really don't matter to take you off track from your path, if you always keep the end goal in sight, then anytime you are presented with the opportunity to do something, or, you know, include someone or not include someone, the question then becomes the clarity of intent. Is like, is this in service of the end goal, or is this an inhibitor to the end goal? Because of course we know things that are not adding to us are taking away from us, right? So as long as you keep that in sight, that's how you channel your energy to ensure that you achieve your said end goal. So that is why your seed is focus. Have you been focusing, Aries? I hope so. But anywho, I need to ask my son that. Has he been focusing? I don't think he's been focusing very well. But I'm going to pull a little simple spread for you guys, as well as 2 oracles. I'm going to make it super, super quick. So I'm going to try my hardest not to pick up on bazillion energies. Oh, and then the little mantra that I have for you guys, because mind you, this is so horrible, my handwriting. The mantra for you guys was, I climb. Spirit, please give us clear and direct guidance for Aries for this full moon in Taurus and going into November. This is a general spread, so we're looking at the energies that are around you as well as anything that's blocking you and how you guys are showing up now. So can we please offer Aries some insight into their path, their journey, anything that they need to know, any insights that they need going into this new moon as well as November, please. Spirit, I thank you in advance. Let me move this out of my way. Okay, so central energy for Aries is the Fool. Dun, dun, dun. You guys are, ooh, I don't know what is going on with my cards. They're, you know, kind of hyper. Is the challenge that you guys have presently is the Five of Cups. So it's leaving something behind. So the thing that I'm seeing is like, presently you guys are like, I look at it as like a portal. It's more or less you guys are on the cusp of walking into a new beginning and kind of like shedding the skins of the past. But the only thing that's holding you back is literally the past. Because everything that you want and need and something that's going to be in service, like we talk about that end goal, something that's going to be in service to that end goal is presently in your life, but you're not able to see it because you're focusing on a disappointment from the past. So the key is here is to utilize my favorite story, that the only thing that the past is good for is to fill two boxes. One box is labeled shit that works, and the other box is labeled shit. Once you get that good old intel, then you want to get back into the present moment. So you want to be present and dream about the future, but you also don't want to be taken too far into the future, because that's how we get into overwhelm and anxiety and all that other kind of good stuff. But the thing that I'm seeing is, especially with the Fool being a major arcana, is just the simple fact that Spirit is like clearing the path for you guys, but the only thing that's holding you back is emotions. But I can assure you that what is before you is so much greater than what is behind you, my dear Aries person. Past influence that you have is the Page of Wands. That's letting me know that you guys, past tense, already made the decision. You walked away from something or someone. Could be a job, could be a person, relationship, what have you. But you guys knew, like how we talk about this end goal, we knew that this was not in service to the end goal. But even though you guys made that decision to move forward, I'm still seeing you kind of look back, and it may be a little bit of regret of wondering, could things have been different? Should things have been different? But I assure you that things are now as they should be. I do see opportunities for you guys going forward. It's just the need to look up to see them. Your below energy is Temperance. Whoop, whoop. I look at this as spiritual alchemy. This is like ascending to a higher level, right? I look at this as more or less like your soul offering up your ego into the eternal fires, the ethereal fires, to be purified, to release your golden aura, the all-aspiring golden aura. So I guess to simplify that, is in the sense of you guys ascending to another level. So it's trying to find that middle ground between the two extremes, because when we are too much, when we are too little, we're not able to find the way through this portal that I was talking about with the Fool. So it's like Spirit is opening this portal, but the only way to find the path of the middle road is to be like the lesser of two evils, so to speak. So not being, too obsessive, not being too detached, you know what I mean? And finding that balance. So I feel like the process, like the spiritual process or the internal process that's going on underneath all of this is that of finding that balance. So whether you guys are aware of it or not, even you guys being in this state of kind of looking through the past, it's almost like sifting things out. Like if you think about the people that I talk like, 1800s prospectors, dag-nabbit, son of a gun. It's like you think about the California gold rush and they're like sifting, trying to get the gold and stuff. That's like the internal process or the energetic process that's going on with you guys right now. It's sifting through all of these things, the shit that works and the shit, to find that gold, you know what I mean? So you can move forward. Now what we have above you is the Nine of Swords. So I'm seeing this more or less as the manifestation mentally of the state that you guys are in emotionally. So it's like having bad dreams, having insomnia, having like a sense of unrest mentally. But the thing that's important to note here is that this is your present energy. This is what's undergirding this energy, right? So spirit is like working behind the scenes to get you to where it is that you need to be. The only thing that I'm seeing that's going to work in you guys' favor, because this is kind of like self-imposed, you know what I mean? It's making the decision to be stuck back here. And granted, we all need time to grieve. So if you've lost someone in that sense, you know what I mean? That's understandable. But like I said, it comes to needing to come to the place of acceptance. If we're talking about loss of a loved one, I ain't talking to you because I understand grief is like, it's a longer process. You know what I mean? It's not just kind of like snapping back. But anywho, but it's just the sense that this present emotional energy is what's causing this mental energy. So what is required, again, to move forward is to slay the proverbial demon. It's to release the energy of this situation. Because again, going back to the seed of focus, is this serving me? Is this in service to the end goal? Is this getting me to where it is I'm trying to go? If the future that you guys desire looks vastly different from where it is that you came from, you want to embody that energy and you want to be really careful with that. Because with us coming into a time of like, you know, expansion and like manifestation and things being revealed to us on some level or another, you guys are kind of seeing these opportunities, or at least you're sensing them. But you don't want to stay in this energy for too long, because you can ultimately manifest this, because your, you know, your thoughts and your emotions are already working in accordance. So we don't want that to turn into a physical manifestation, if you know what I'm saying. But anywho, outcome card that we have for you guys is the Ace of Wands. So this thing that you guys are going in search of, which means I'm not worried about you sweet, precious little Aries peoples, because that which you realized was lacking in your life, that which you went out and searched for, that energetic opportunity will be presented to you. So I do see you guys actually releasing this energy and going through this little proverbial portal and having the opportunity to manifest a new beginning. And of course, we know the Wands cards symbolize energy, right? And as I always say, the aces, like the 10 or the whole suit of the wands, is contained within the ace. The ace is a seed, right? So with your seed saying that it's focus your energy, this is an opportunity that's being given to you, which means that this can turn out for good or for bad. It's totally going to be on you how it is that this manifests. So like I said, where was it? It was... Where is it? Okay, yeah. Focus your energy. God, what is that? Oh, yeah. Create a plan. Create a plan to take action. Focus your energy and nurture your future. So it's you taking this Ace of Wands, planting it into the fertile ground. You know what I mean? Our proverbial fertile ground. And you nurturing that seed so that it can grow into whatever it is that you're desiring to manifest. We're at 13 minutes. It's always my first ones where I'm trying to get myself together. Thank y'all for being my guinea pigs. I love your face. So we're going to pick... Whoa, good Lord, never mind. I was going to pick one surrender card for Aries, but a whole bunch of them fell out, and I'm going to take them, dag-nabbit son of a gun. So, and it's what? How many of this? Wait, 3, 4, 5. 5 of them. It's a number of change. First one is surrender to what is. What is. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. Dagnabbit. Surrender negative thinking. Just saying. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. I like that. I like talking to your thoughts like that. Thanks for sharing thoughts. Thanks but no thanks. Next card is surrender your desire to control people. Being over controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. Next, surrender to non-action. She's pretty. Now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. We talking about some laws of attraction in this piece. Surrender your belief in scarcity. The universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. Aries. And last but not least, Spirit, please don't let like buku cards fall out. I was trying to keep these at 10 minutes. But I'm going to pull a Work Your Light oracle card for you. So I feel like this may fall for a couple of different people. So, because it's a general read, so I feel like for each person it's something different. For some people it's like core belief based. For others it's like thinking based. For others it's action based, and for others it's relationship based. But all of these are coming out of a place of fear, and it's fear of well, it's like anxiety, right? A little bit of anxiety, which is fear of the future, being kind of stuck to the past, afraid to take risks, you know what I mean? And almost being, what's the word I'm looking for? Being perfectionism. There we go. It's non-action because of perfectionism. So it's like wanting things to be so perfect and feeling like either you don't have the resources or the people around in order to achieve what you want to achieve, or not feeling that you have, you know, whatever it is that you need or the tools around you, or needing to keep working on something and modifying and changing and editing and wanting it to be perfect, that's preventing you from acting. You know what I mean? Because it's almost like a fear of failure in a sense. And the card that we have is boundaries. It says, where do you need to establish better boundaries? And you're right. That goes back to our little seed man. It's honing in and focusing on, is this in service to my end goal? And in order for you to continue to manifest that on your path, you are going to have to set boundaries and not allow people to, or the wrong people, so to speak, to take you off track from what it is that you are trying to do. But Aries, that has been your your new moon / full moon / October mid-month, end of month reading. I love your face. Deuces.